I'm here today for another C4NPR Chat with Amy Eisenstein, our upcoming presenter, at our Capital Campaigns Workshop on May 22nd. Amy is the CEO and co-founder of the Capital Campaigns Toolkits. She's a respected leader in the fundraising world and the author of several books. For more information on Amy and her resources, you can check out her website at amyeisenstein.com. Amy, thanks for being here today.
Thanks so much for having me. Yeah, I'm excited.
So to get started with, what as some of the first questions that you would ask nonprofit leaders who come to you and say they want to start a capital campaign?
Yeah, so the first thing that I'm going to ask a nonprofit leader is, what do you want to raise money for? What is the vision for your capital campaign? Because sometimes I think organizations approach it backwards and they ask the question, how much can we raise? But really the vision drives how much you can raise. And so it's really important to think about the vision and how a campaign is going to leapfrog your organization towards accomplishing your mission.
What are some things that you see nonprofits doing wrong when they start a capital campaign?
So I think it is thinking about the money first, right? Really thinking about how much can we raise as opposed to what is the big vision. Capital campaigns fundamentally are about making a huge leap in what your organization can accomplish. So really asking yourself, how will the community, how will what we're trying to do look different, be different? How will the people we serve, whether it's more people or fundamental change in the programs or the ability to serve more people, right? What's going to look really different? And that's what the focus is going to need to be on. So you asked me what organizations are doing wrong. I think probably keeping the idea of a campaign initially too close to the vest, like in just with a few staff and board members. But when you start to float the idea of a campaign, you should go out and talk to your top 10 or 20 donors, not about a campaign, but about a big vision, and get their feedback and start engaging them on what the vision is. To get them engaged right up front.
That makes sense. And I think that's something a lot of our nonprofits in the community can really get behind, because it's about what makes it personal for the donors. What's that big overarching dream there? So that's a good way to put that. So what are some of the reasons that you see that cause capital campaigns to fail?
Yeah, so I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I think it is if organizations don't have a big specific dream. Sometimes organizations will call me and they want to have a campaign because it's their 50th anniversary or their 100th anniversary. And while a birthday celebration or an anniversary celebration for an organization is something to celebrate, it's not a motivating principle for donors to give money. And so I think that organizations fail when they don't have a big vision. I think they fail when So lots of organizations who don't understand fundraising and don't understand capital campaign fundraising fail when they don't start with their biggest donors. They go out to their base of supporters. So there's this idea among non-fundraisers, and I think most fundraisers understand this, but that if you need to raise $100,000, let's say, that you just need to find 100 people to give $1,000 each and you'll have achieved your goal. But that's not how fundraising works, and it's definitely not how campaigns work. And so in order to lead a successful campaign, right up front, you want to try and identify who are your top 20 donors going to be. The rest will fall into place. But if you can't identify those first 20 donors making those leadership level gifts, you're going to have a hard time succeeding. You can't fundraise from the bottom up. It doesn't work that way.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm so looking forward to being with you in about a week and a half here in Toledo.
Great. I look forward to seeing you all. Thank you.